Hello students, in this video we're going to talk about polynomial functions. A polynomial function is simply a function that has multiple variables of varying degrees. So everything that you've looked through at this point, if you've been watching all of my videos, have actually been polynomial functions. And when we think about binomials, trinomials, things that have exponents like x squared, x to the third, x to the fourth, all of those represent polynomial functions. One thing that you want to become comfortable being able to do is to understand math notation. So let's look at the formal definition of a polynomial function. Let n be a whole number and a sub n minus 1, a sub n minus 2, all the way down to a sub 1 and a sub 0 be real numbers, where a sub n cannot equal 0. Then a function defined by the following is called a polynomial function. All that the sub numbers are telling you are about their placement. So we see the highest, like if this thing had 10 values, then this would be placement 10, 10 minus 1, this would be placement 9, placement 8, and everything all the way down to placement 1, and then placement 0. And then you'll notice that you have your x to the n, so I'll do that in green. I have my highest exponent, so maybe that's like x to the 10th, and then x to the 9th, x to the 8th, so on, all the way down to x to the 1st, and then x to the 0, which goes away because that's equal to 1. So essentially, this is just saying you're going in descending degree order. That format represents your polynomial function when you have multiple terms. Now, what do you need to know about a polynomial function? You need to know that it must be continuous. What does this mean? That there are no breaks, no gaps, and no sharp edges. So if I have a function with nice smooth and rounded terms, then this would represent a polynomial function. Again, I don't have to lift up my pencil, no holes, no gaps, nice smooth rounded represents a function. But if I have to, and this is a very informal way to think about it, but if I have to draw, lift up my pencil, and then begin drawing again, that helps me know that this is not a polynomial function because there's some type of hole or gap or jump. And if I have to make some really sharp turn, I also know that that is not going to represent a polynomial function. So these are some quick ways to identify that you, in fact, are working with a polynomial function.